I finally found the question, and it was, what would you say a person should do if they are going to, let's say I've got a drug charge, and I'm going to Hillsborough District Court here in Manchester, and it's a state court. I'm going to be in my first 5 minutes of my first appearance in court related to misdemeanor marijuana possession charge. What should I do?
Well, we had a funny person who came on the show Saturday night, and I do a Saturday night show. It's on Talk Show. And Angela does a show on Thursday nights, and she says nobody else wants to hear any more guests on her show anymore. She said that she's done with bringing any more guests on her show. Nobody wants to hear anybody but me. And what happened on Saturday, somebody called up from Canada, and he said he had pot in his car, and the police pulled him over. And he said driver's license, registration, and the kid said, is that in order? The cop said absolutely, gave him his driver's license. He said, I smell a controlled substance in the vehicle, please step out of the vehicle. He said, not in order? He says, absolutely. He stepped out of the vehicle. He says, I'm going to have to place you under arrest for Controlled Substance Act of Canada, da-da-da. He says, that in order? He said, absolutely. So the man went willingly and quietly, and this is what I'm trying to teach you people. Just passively comply. Don't be like Gandhi, and don't be crazy and be resistance. Don't be this resistant, fighting back nonsense. Just passively comply. So when the man came out of jail the next morning, he's on a show, he's talking about what happened. He said that as soon as he got home, he went home, he wrote an invoice. That's those invoice pads you see on my website. The man wrote an invoice out. He gave it to the police officer, gave it to the sergeant, gave it to the police commissioner for $5,000. Said the next day all the charges were dropped. Now what we're doing is we're trying to collect on that $5,000 invoice because the policeman created all these orders. The man totally complied with all the orders, and any man knows the 13th Amendment says no involuntary servitude, no slavery can exist in this land. So, when you give him an order, you have to, if you are smart, you're going to comply with an order. If somebody asks me an order for 10,000 pancakes, I'm going to make them 10,000 pancakes. I was like, wow, might sound crazy, but I'm going to make a lot of money. This guy might tell me to jump in the back of a car, put handcuffs on it, sit in a cage. Wow, might sound crazy, but you know what? I'm going to charge him a lot of money.
Well, how do you collect that money?
That's right. That's how you collect. And
what I try to do, how do you collect it?
Most people are just like, this kid is happy that the charges are dropped. Okay? I don't teach people how to collect because you little maniacs will go out there and the cop will be scared out of his mind to pull you over for drinking and driving. Because if he says you're drinking and driving and you say, I've caused no harm, I've caused no injury to man, make your claims that in order, I stop driving. A cop is going to be scared out of his mind to pull over anybody for drinking and driving, believing that he's saying, well, I ordered this man out of the car. I ordered this man to go downtown. He's drunk out of his mind. This man's going to use Karl's stuff, and I'm going to be hit up with a hell of a bill. And this man's going to collect. So do I help you people collect a dime? No. Should have this guy been smoking dope in his car? Absolutely not. Should he have been drinking and driving? No. But if he's just happy to get rid of the charges, fine. Am I going to show him how to collect the debt for that? Oh, no way. But you steal somebody's kid? Oh, I'll show you how to collect. But when it comes to this silly stuff, like smoking all doped up and smoking or drinking all drugged out, I ain't going to show you how to collect a dime. That's crazy. Why should I?